Hey guys, what's going on? It's Ryan Osterkamp here today, and today we actually have a special guest, Lara Rahib.
Hello.
Laura's here today. She's here to talk about her experience with the program, with Facebook ads, and what she's been able to do. She's had some actually very good success in real estate in the past. You joined about 6 months ago, was it?
Correct.
About five and a half months ago?
Yeah.
Awesome. So let's go ahead and let's just tell us a little bit about your experience of the program and everything else that you've been doing with Facebook ads, and let us know, for some of those out there, kind of what the whole experience has been like for you so far.
Well, with Facebook ads, before doing that, I was doing other marketing like door knocking, cold calls for sale by owners, expireds, things like that. And I realized sometimes, that can get frustrating and very repetitive. And I just wanted a system where, I'd wake up in the morning or, I'd look at my phone or my email and I have a lead that's, interested in purchasing property or selling property, whatever it may be. So I was thinking about social media marketing a lot. And then I came across Local Agent Takeover. I joined the group, and then, I joined the program. And then I started doing Facebook ads, and then, everything just went uphill from there.
Nice. Yeah. So as far as with your ads you've been running right now in the current campaigns, how many leads are you seeing coming in a month, and what do your closings look like? You're on track to be doing 6 figures this year, right?
Yes, correct. So about 120 leads a month. And we're
okay.
Average home price between $450 to $500. And then we're closing about 2 to 4 deals a month.
Nice. Okay, so your average commissions, what does that come out to on a monthly basis? I know it's
between 8 to 10,000.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So you're definitely, are you going to be over the 6-figure mark this year?
Yes, absolutely.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting.
Good stuff. Okay. And then, basically, like, this is really for like the outsider looking in. What has been like some of the biggest benefits for you? What have you liked the most about this program and everything that you've gotten out of it?
Well, it's a pretty self-explanatory. The training's really good. It's really easy to follow. So that's been really helpful. And then, before wasn't closing as many deals, but now with, Facebook ads and Local Agent Takeover, we're averaging 2 to 4 deals a month. Nice.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So then, What are some really great follow-up techniques that have worked well for you with leads from Facebook, with internet leads? Because I know some people are kind of worried about that. What have you seen that's helped is getting you 2 to 4 closings a month, how you follow up with these leads?
Okay. So you always want to, have a 7-day follow-up plan. You could have a CRM. You don't necessarily need a CRM. A free service for that could be MailChimp. So, you can have automated emails to go out to these leads. But basically, whenever a lead comes in, you give them a call within the first 3 minutes, send them a text within the first 3 minutes, and send them an email, or, put them on a drip campaign. So they're getting that a sequence of emails for 7 days. If they don't answer the first time to your text or call, the next day you repeat the process. You give them another call and then another text message. You could have your text messages, planned out already, what you're going to say on day 1, day 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then, usually on the 7th day, we have a goodbye email or a goodbye text if we haven't heard from them, basically saying, I'm sorry we couldn't help you. We have been sending you properties. We haven't heard from you. We don't want to bombard you with any more emails. So we won't be sending you anything else anymore. We just want to say goodbye and, good luck with your home search. And we've noticed that last email has really been getting a lot of traction because people start freaking out and say, no, like I still want to get properties, they'll email us back. No, I'm still here, like we still want to receive your properties. And then that becomes the first time we communicate with them. And then, the conversation leads on from there.
Okay, so to really pique their interest, you have the drip going out to them, and then at the end of it, you give them, you let them know, hey, this is stopping. We don't want to be bugging you. So,
yeah, exactly.
Okay. Cool. Okay, so let's talk about also what you've learned with closing. So, like some really good tips for those clients who are saying, I'm not really ready now. Can you dive into that a little bit?
I used to be one of those people that would say, I'm not ready now or things like that. But honestly, it's just, you're afraid, like you're fearing failure. You're fearing something different, something new. But you know what? I realized throughout my career that you just got to dive in and just take action and just do it, just shut up and do it, man. Like nothing's going to change. If you're making, if you're closing one deal every 3 months, like, and you're doing the same thing, like you're not going to close more than one deal every 3 months, So you got to, try different things, you got to see what works for you. Where people are mostly at, which is, Facebook, you know what I mean? Like that's where everybody's on. Like how many hours a day do you, spend on Facebook? So, I mean, those people that are saying, I'm not ready now, then like, when are you going to be ready? When you have zero in your bank account, like when are you going to be ready?
Yeah. And for the clients who actually, for our realtors and brokers who are speaking to clients who are looking to buy a home, for those clients that are saying, I'm not quite ready yet, or it's going to be another 6 months or so, how do you actually go through those type of objections really with them?
Well, if I'm calling a lead, and they tell me, oh, we're just browsing the homes, we're not ready right now. I ask them, well, are you going to be ready in the next 6 months to a year? And if they say no, then I kind of wonder then what the hell are they doing on the internet looking at homes? They obviously want to buy, but they feel like they can't. So, I ask them, what makes you wait? What makes you think you can't buy in, 6 months or a year? What's making you wait? Sometimes they'll say, oh, we don't have down payment. Our credit scores suck. I'm waiting to get a raise. Whatever the heck their excuse is. If they say they don't have a down payment, well, hey, like we have a down payment assistance program. There's ways around that. And then if they say, oh, my credit sucks, well, hey, that's totally fine. My lender actually offers a free service where, he'll tell you exactly what you need to do to get your credit where it needs to be able to purchase a home. You know what I mean? So a lot of them, the problem is they're not educated. They don't know what they need to buy a home. They don't believe they can, but the truth is they don't know, the requirements, the criteria, what they need. And it's up to us, to educate them.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah. I think there are some good golden nuggets right there alone. I mean, just in the follow-up process. I know that we have so many new agents and even new brokers who just, we're never taught this kind of stuff, right? I mean, I'm sure as you first got into real estate, you realized, hey, I'm kind of on my own. I got to be responsible for the marketing, for following up, for being the sales agent. You kind of are doing everything, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So, when you first go in, you got to be disciplined, you're not going to get anywhere. That's why a lot of agents, drop out the first 3 months because they realize, oh crap, I'm not making any money. Well, why aren't you making any money? Why are these agents doing it and you're not? You know what I mean? So, they end up going to work at, hourly jobs and, giving up what they really want to do because they didn't realize that there's a way to be successful.
Yeah, because I mean, you took that step. So actually, would you mind going through like a little bit of your history of first getting started in real estate?
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome.
So I was, went to college, got my degree, all that stuff. Worked in the science field for a little bit, realized that it's not my forte. Started doing sales, you know, telemarketing, things like that. And I had this one job where I met this real estate agent. They were actually working at my job because they had a kid that had some kind of, you know, medical condition where they needed to get insurance where they wouldn't be having to pay a bunch out of pocket. So me and her got close, you know, we started talking and stuff, and she was telling me that, yeah, she's actually closing a deal of like, I think it was 10 to 15 units, apartment complex or something like that. She had an investor buy, and I asked her, oh, wow, how much are you making off that? You know, and she was like, oh, I'm, you know, making 60,000. She'd be making 60,000. She was a broker, you know, not an agent. So she kept the whole thing. So I was like, shit, what am I doing? You know, like, I'm good at sales. I love architecture, homes, you know, all that stuff. So like, that's what I want to be doing. You know, why am I having all these companies, making money for all these companies and all this stuff when I could be self-employed, have my own schedule, you know, do my own thing and be making way more. So, you know, I got my license, took the course, got my license, and then I started. My first month I made, you know, $16,000 off 2 sales. And then I changed brokerages to Century 21 Award, and I closed actually. I didn't close much there, man. I closed like 2 deals in like 6 months, and I realized like, shit, I need to be doing something different. You know, why are these agents closing 3, 5 a month? So that's when I switched brokerages again. I got in connection with somebody that was, you know, giving me internet leads and stuff like that. And I realized like internet's where it's at. So then I, you know, fondled upon Local Agent Takeover, Facebook ads and stuff like that. And started doing that. And that's where things just started getting crazy.
Awesome.
Going awesome, man.
I love it. I mean, yeah, you're on track to be doing 6 figures this year.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, majority, how many of your leads are coming from Facebook, or how many of your closings are coming from, you know, Facebook versus your SOI right now, those 2 to 4 closings a month? So
most of them, you know, maybe SOI varies, you know, it's not an every month type of thing. You know, if a friend or family wants to buy, it's usually every, you know, 4 to 6 months or something like that. So most of my leads are coming from Facebook. If
you had to give it a percent, what percentage do you think? Like maybe
probably 95%, 90%.
Okay, wow. So pretty much all.
Yeah, pretty much. You know, unless it's a referral or something, you know.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen some of the closings you've had in the past few months, and I think it's awesome. It's fantastic what you've been able to do with the program. So
definitely.
Cool. So I do want to be respectful of your time and everybody else's. So is there anything that you would say to someone who's thinking about joining the program, or anything that you would say to people who, you know, are struggling real estate agents right now? What would you say to those who may be on the fence and thinking about getting in, or even just those who are struggling and need help as starting agents?
Take action. Just do it, you know. Obviously, a lot of these agents don't make it because they're not stepping out of their comfort zone. They're not, you know, trying things that actually work. You know, they're just hoping these people are going to call them and say, hey, I want to buy or sell my house. But that's not how it works, at least not in the beginning. You know, that might be in 15 years. You might be getting calls like that, you know, from referrals and things like that. But in the beginning, just take action. Just do it. Like, you'll be surprised at the results.
Awesome. Okay, cool, guys. So that's this. We're going to go ahead and conclude this exclusive interview here with Lara Rahib. Again, it's Ryan Osterkamp here, Local Agent Takeover. We'll see you guys soon. Take care.
Thanks, Ryan.
Thank you, Lara. Take care.
You too.